Hey, Taurus, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. All right, so here we are. I've gone ahead and I've already pulled 6 cards. We're going to be looking at the year ahead, 2019, and some of the energies and the themes that we can expect, some of the lessons that we have to learn. Hopefully, we can get enough information that we can get a jump start on all of this experiencing and learning. Now, there are some things that I actually did intuitively gather as I was pulling the cards and meditating on your sign. Okay, so the first thing is that you guys can definitely expect some good fortune and some blessings this year. There's definitely going to be some abundance and some wealth. Get ready to receive, be open. There's going to be some collaborations and partnerships, some with family, some with community. You should definitely make sure that your intentions are intact. And you guys should start envisioning your new life. There's nothing more powerful than envisioning where you want to go in order to get there. Something very powerful about that. Imagining the smells, imagining the taste, imagining the feeling, imagining, the way it's going to sound. All of that is very important. This year, music and words, for those who are writers and musicians, are going to be extremely important. For those who are not, I suggest that you keep a journal because there's going to be some healing as well as some breakthroughs that take place. There's going to be some creative advancement for you. Then also, too, a lot of you are going to be receiving the gift of healing. You guys should also do some meditation. Find some type of method to center yourself and ground yourself every day, whether it's meditation, ritual practice, whatever it might be. And you guys also need to, get, like I said before, get ready to receive and create an open space for that. Some of you are going to be called to humanitarianism. Some of you are going to have to deal with a gift and a test. A lot of you are going to be healing from fears. Financially, I see something coming within the first 3 months of the year that's going to make things a little bit better in your life, I do see, or a decision that you're going to make that's going to make things a little bit more copacetic in your life. There's going to be a decision in love or an emotional based decision that has to be made for many of you. Some people are going to take a new direction and they're going to be walking away to find their balance. I think the first half of the year is going to be thinking, resting, retreating. And then the second half of the year is going to be more toward the actual actions. Be careful not to overindulge. You guys don't drink too much. For those of you who are starting a new business, it does well. For some of you, there will be a baby. This will be a miracle. Some of you are also going to take a new direction toward leadership. Through community. By the end of the year, you may have the opportunity for family, marriage, stability. Or you may get some type of recognition in your career. Don't be afraid. Now that we've gotten that out the way, let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. Okay. The first card up that we have for you is the Divine Sunchild, which is the blessing of Horus, Isis' son, he was created through a miracle, through her desperation and diligence. So as you can tell, this is what the year is going to be like. If you guys work hard, strive for what it is that you want, miracles will happen. All right, let's just go ahead. Okay. I see some of you are going to be seeking, maybe educating yourself, if not just truth seeking, which is always a great thing. I do see you being very resourceful in your findings. Let me just pause this for a moment. Okay, back from being paused. Anyway, so you guys are going to be very resourceful, very self-sufficient. I even see you being rather giving at this time. There's something about the Queen of Pentacles, you know. This is a confirmation, actually, of this card, because what a lot of people don't understand, the Queen of Pentacles is resourceful like a mother. Her ability to find usefulness in her children and the things around her, that's what makes a good mother. The ability to find the good in what she is nurturing. That's that feminine energy. The ability to find that good. All right. Now, like I said, some of you will be truth seeking as well as finding your education. Some of you will go back to school. There is already blessings coming in. I feel like a lot of you will tire of fighting battles that you don't necessarily have to fight. You will be cutting off unnecessary things. All right. The next card is the Abundance of Sothis. All right. I feel like you guys are going to be abundant in your dreams, your visions, as well as in your words. Be careful not to speak too hasty and not to move too fast in the wrong direction. Hold on to your purse strings as well as your heartstrings just a little bit. Okay? Be sure to keep to your boundaries. All right. Ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. All right. So I do feel like some of you are going to be, full steam ahead, headstrong. You're going to be working on your craft and not letting anybody else influence such a thing. You guys are going to be moving with very calculated and very sure-footed moves. This is going to bring you some type of financial stability. Whether it be your writing, like we talked about before, or your music, or whatever your craft is. There is something that you're working on, you're crafting, and you're cutting the fat, and you're moving toward a more stable sense of this. Let's get one more card for this rattle of Isis. Oh, I'm dropping the cards, guys. Please forgive me. I got 2 more cards. For some of you, you will have to cut some things off and go into a different direction. Don't fall into the 5 of Cups where you're sitting there worrying about what you don't have. Because if you take a look, these 2 cards came out together. It really equals 6 cups when we look at it together. This Page of Cups, like you may feel like you're starting over and you're like, oh God, I already been here, done that. But no, you're not starting over in the way that you started before. You're starting over in a much more fertile, a much more promising way. And you're going to gain more than what you lost. Let's take a look. Why am I saying that? Because you have these two cards came out together. I was looking for one more card and two cards came out. I consider them to come together if that is the case. We have 3 cups spilled. We have 2 cups standing up. And then we have another cup presented by the page with a fish in it, which is more than we can say for the 3 that are spilled. They're empty. So you're going to gain more than you lost. If you feel like you have to start a new direction and you're losing because of it, you're going to gain more than you lost. Okay, let's move on to the Divine Sisterhood card. Let's go ahead and clarify that and see what Spirit would like us to know about that card. I did say before that you guys are going to be communing with community, family, and relationships and things of that nature, partnerships. Some of you are going to be tired of the ones that you already have, and you're going to be seeking new ones. The offers, and I think the reason why you're getting, you're going to be seeking new ones, moving on, becoming more emotionally stable, understanding that some things are just an illusion and that you have to be you have to be serious in your choice, in your choosing. See, remember the 7 of Cups is about options. However, you guys have the King of Cups, which is a very stable emotional energy, a very wise energy, okay? Which also, too, I would like to mention that there are more fish and more water and all of that in this as well. There are more cups as well. I feel like you guys will be offered something. Some of it you may turn down, but I feel like you guys are going to be moving forward into a better place. We do have the 6 of Swords here as well, presenting itself. All right, let me go ahead and move on to enter the chamber of healing. Now, this card talks about healing, being able to get the gift of healing. And also, too, guys, I would like you to focus on meditation, your methods, your practices, your rituals, creating open space. You need to create an environment where this is okay. Okay? An environment for yourself to grieve, an environment for yourself to heal. And just wrapping yourself in unconditional love, as well as, people around you. Just giving that off so it comes back to you, so you can heal properly and move on. There is definitely some healing coming this year. So if that's what you're looking forward to, looking to get emotionally out of things that are draining you, well, these gifts are being offered in 2019. I think it's going to be a good year. Especially when I said before, with community and family and relationships and partnerships, that some things are going to have to end in order for other things to begin. Okay? We have the 7 of Swords. You guys don't cheat yourself and don't cheat other people. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay? And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. You guys don't let yourself be cheated. You're not going to get a gold star because you're allowing yourself to be taken. You're not going to get anything for that. And if you feel like you're mentally trapped, I can see why. We have the 7 of Swords along with the 5 of Swords, which can leave anybody. And then the 6 of Pentacles, which is about giving and reciprocation, which can leave anybody feeling stuck, stagnant. All right. And the water, once again, is on the floor, spilled out. And there can be a feeling of being trapped. So you guys are going to have to really work on not feeling trapped when it comes to your healing. You may get to a place where you have to go and dig deep into some dark places. However, don't allow yourself to get stuck there. Don't allow yourself to get stuck there. I can tell that there's going to be some deep thought. Okay? Because remember, the swords are ideas, education, things of that nature, concepts, precepts, right? They're all things mental, and there's a lot of swords here, a lot of swords, and then it's like it's like a thing of cheating, defeating, hollow victories, and then trapped. Okay, you don't need to stay in these places. You don't need to cheat. You don't need to feel victorious over others, and you don't need to feel stuck for yourself. All right? You guys are going to get the ability to receive. Boom. Exactly. Page of Cups. Here we are. You guys are going to get the ability to receive. All right? There can be an Aries or a water sign all right, in your future. There may also be an Aries that makes you feel trapped, or some type of fire sign that is making you feel trapped, or a boss, or some type of leader, or some type of, it may be even father figure. There's a decision that will have to be made. And there seems to be a new offer coming in as well, a new emotional offer coming in as well. There's a decision that will have to be made. Okay, to bring you that stability. All right. The next card that we have are Dark Mysteries. Dark Mysteries talks about balance, talks about, the card that's clarifying talks about balance, the Two of Pentacles. There will be a gift and a test. New direction. Can't do this forever. The Two of Pentacles. There will be a call to practicality. There will be a need for a rebirth. Okay? There will be a need for this cycle that you're on to end. All right? If you're on an unhealthy cycle, that cycle is coming to an end. If you're on a stagnant cycle, cycle's coming to an end. The world in your hands, and a choice will be made by the end of the year. I see you guys being more innovative than you ever been before. All right, Taurus. This has been your reading for a glimpse into 2019. Okay? This is the journey of self. I am your intuitive tarot reader, as well as your host, Brandy. If you guys have any questions or want to contact me, you can make comments in the comment section. You can get in contact with me that way, or you guys can come over to my website, thejourneyofself.org, where you guys can buy personal readings as well as purchase your manifestation bracelets and your manifestation jewelry to bring in certain energies into your life. All right. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and namaste.